Hey, what it look like? I'm that nigga in true life. My engineer say I'm too tight. He record my shit with 2 mics. 2 mics, you goddamn right. I'm the coldest nigga you will meet in 2 lives. You right and you right. And every damn verse we need new mics.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the second webisode of Live and Direct. Today we're going to jump right into it, talking about the hustle. This is directed to, again, recording artists. I want to talk to you real briefly about making money off of your music. This is kind of like a tag onto money and how to get it. The hustle is very simple. You have your product, just assuming that you already have some songs done. You already have your product ready to hit the streets with. Very important thing that you must have in your arsenal is the spirit of hustle. You gotta get up, you gotta get out, you gotta go get it. I mean, it ain't coming to you. Ain't nobody finna just walk to your door, knock on your door, and bring you a $500,000 check. I mean, that just ain't happening. So we're gonna get right to it. The hustle. Just assuming you need to have some CDs. You need to have some CDs if you're gonna go out there and hustle your product. You need to go out there and you promote. You got your product on your mind. You say, okay, man, I'm ready to go get some money off of this CD that I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 weeks, months, whatever. Okay, so assuming you want to get let's just talk 100 CDs on a small scale. 100 CDs, $65. Okay, you have your CDs thermal pressed like this. You have your name at the top, your album on the bottom, and if you have a Twitter or Facebook or something like that, you know, I mean, confirmation or information information that people need to contact you. That's cool. You also have your audio burned on the back. You have your audio duplicated on the back. You have your text printed on the top, on the front, just like this. Okay, so by the way, those are ready in 1 hour. You get 100 of those for $65 in 1 hour. You have your clear sleeves that you would need. These are $10 per 100, which is a very, very reasonable rate. You get 100 of those and 100 CDs for $75. That'll be ready in 1 hour. Now, if you want to do an add-on such as a CD insert, this changed the game up just a little bit. These take 5 to 7 days on a large order, which would save you more money, because if you get 100 of them, it's going to cost you $65. Okay, which will be ready in relatively short order, 4 to 8 hours. But if you want to save yourself some money, if you're like myself, if you plan for the future, you would go ahead and get 1,000 of these for $150. Okay, that's roughly 15 cents per piece. So just say if you put you got your CD and you take 2 of these. This is my favorite way to do it. You take 2 of these and you take your CD and you make a sandwich out of them. You put your CD with your insert, and then you put another insert behind the CD, and then you slide them into your clear sleeve, and then you end up with a product that looks similar to mine. This is the way that I move my units right now. Okay, you got 1 insert in the front, 1 insert in the back, you got your CD in the middle, you got it in a clear plastic sleeve. That's a total of $1.05. You sell them for $5 a piece. Okay, to let you know how good that is, most companies operate on a 50% profit margin. That's how they grow, that's how they buy new products, that's how they expand the company, that's how they continue to move forward. Which 50% profit margin is good, 65% is amazing, 85% is astronomical. Okay, so if you take, say, a $1 investment and you make your profit back and you make 4 times your initial investment over your profit, that's a 400% profit margin. So you made your money back and you've made 400% profit. That's kind of unheard of in any game. So, and I know it's unheard of in the game that this is closely associated with, which is the crack game. The crack game and the rap game is very similar, but this is a much cleaner hustle. You don't run the risk of getting incarcerated. Well, unless you got speeding tickets or something else, you got something else going on with you. But if you can move your units, you would be in a better situation than you would if you're out there doing something you got no business doing. I mean, it's just not something that you should be doing. if you're a recording artist, because you really want to be out here for the long run. You really want to maximize on your talent. You want to be able to generate money for a long period of time. You don't want to go out there and get yourself caught up in something and end up in prison and you have a good product in the streets. So then you fall by the wayside. Nobody knows your name in 5 years. But so you got your product and you out there doing your thing with your music. You made a roughly a $1 investment per unit, which is really good, especially short run or turnaround on the units. Now, another idea that I want to give to you all is these are called EP promo cards. I've got my product on the front, got my contact information on it as well. I know I'm going to see a lot of these in the streets, especially in the DFW next year, because I'm a trendsetter around here, and you know it tends to kind of go like that. So the money I have a single on this side, I have the album on that side. I don't know if you can see it that well, but when you turn it over on the back, you have a QR code right here where if they scan this side, they get a free download. You know, if they scan that side, they actually buy the album. This is off of one of my EP promo cards. Okay. This one, I have another EP promo card. Well, this is actually an EP combo because I have this album that I'm currently promoting, and I also have my last album, which is Off the Block 2 Hood Certified. And if you are familiar with my flow style or you've heard it before, I mean, you can actually buy both of those at the same time. If you turn it over and scan on the back, you have the backs of the albums as well, but you also have a QR code back there where you can scan it and you can actually buy both of the albums at one time through your smartphone. Now back to the insert that I was just talking about. I actually have two types of inserts. They both look the same on the front, but on the back, one of them have a track list and one of them has an enlarged version of the QR code. Both of these QR codes are the same, and the purpose for this is if somebody picks up this card anywhere, at a barbershop, at a beauty salon, Walmart, corner store, whatever, and they've heard of your music and somebody told them it's bumping, they can scan it with their smartphone and they can buy your album right there, just off of a flyer or a CD insert that you left somewhere. This one is the same way, but this one is just smaller and it's in the bottom left hand corner, but it looks to my right. So back to it. It's a lot of ways to do it, y'all. I mean, it's an easy grind out there because you're doing what you love to do. You're not doing anything illegal, you know. And if you need your CDs duplicated, you can always call me. Again, I'll put my information at the end of this video. It's 65 CDs, $65 for 100 CDs. They're ready in 1 hour. Okay, you need clear sleeves. That's a $10 upgrade, so that's $75. They'll be ready in 1 hour. Shipped anywhere in the United States of America, any U.S. territory. It'll be to your house in 2 to 3 business days. Okay, so shout out to all my people in Vicksburg, Mississippi that's been ordering duplication from me. Definitely, I gotta shoot out to all my people in the DFW. My clients in New York, California, Florida, man, all over. I mean, my people all over. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the energy and the feedback that I've been getting. I'm gonna leave y'all my information. Until next time, y'all hold it down. One love.
I kill your ass dead and give him a new life. That nightlife. Sometimes I sleep for 2 nights. Got a bad bitch plus a bad bitch. Sometimes I sleep with 2 dykes. You nice and you nice. What you know about that crew life? A double cup plus a double cup mean I'm fucking up these new nights. Mic check. Guess about time for them new mics. Got a big bitch and a big